You little bastard, Chizza.
Come on, Chizza, let's go.
After the match, when I walked up the race, I remember a lot of grown men crying, and it was a very emotional time.
Pandemonium reigned. People were crying, people were laughing.
The coach! Boys, I just want to say you're a magnificent bunch of boys. You've been very loyal to North Melbourne, to Mick and to myself. Today you've had a just reward, a reward that you've worked very, very hard for. And as good as you feel now, you'll feel the same for the next 50 years. It's sweet to cry when you're happy, isn't it?
Wouldn't have mattered who we played that particular day. With the events of '74, all the players were stripped of any dignity that they had in a public forum. It wouldn't have mattered who we'd played. I think our level of commitment would have been such that we would have overcome Germany.
Last year was harsh and hard and to the point, and I still believe it was true, and I won't take any of it back. But tonight is a different story, and I believe we have learned from last year, and it was a significant reason in our win today.
Back at Arden Street was fantastic, just to see the faces on those people.
Now, you had people coming up to you, more older type people coming up to you saying, we never thought we'd live to see the day.
I think there were more tears shed than I'd ever seen in my life. You know, grown people crying. This is something good that we've done here.
The white suit, I always dragged it out when I thought it was going to be a fairly memorable occasion. It was one of those nights that the great man had said we've got to assemble at Arden Street for the premiership photo. I remember being caught in a predicament over a drip tray, engaging in some riveting dialogue with a member of the fairer sex. I was going along so well that I thought I'd transcend the level of conversational greater height. So I did to room 303. And as you can appreciate, a guy 25 years of age with the imminent success that was going to take place. And I thought no one in their right frame of mind would have the temerity of taking a premiership photo without the great Sam Kekovich in it. So quite frankly, I said, oh, stuff it. So anyhow, so I did.
But we knew where he was. At that point in time, he wouldn't have been thinking about a team photograph.
I was very annoyed with Sam.
It's typical Kekovich, you can't rely on him. And we said, Brassy, we know who he is. He said, yeah, I know who he is too, but he should be here.
One of the great regrets I've got is, not being in that premiership photo.
They wouldn't even put the insert in. It was done to sort of say, listen, this is your fault and you should have been in it.
And with all the modern technology that's available to them, I think Barras still refuses to put me in so that I still suffer to this day.
John, was it your biggest disappointment yesterday?
Yes, I think it was, Bob. I think it was.
Well, congratulations to you, Ron. And is there anything left in your football career for you to do?
Oh, I just enjoy being in football, and until I get sick of it, or get sick of me, one of the two, which can be the case with the coach, I'll keep going.
Myself, along with all of those players and with Ron as the coach, is just something that will last forever.
I was really pleased that I did that, and I think Whitey would say the same, Johnny Rantel would say the same. It was just a joy.
Sometimes I probably abused all the privileges of being associated with the club, but I'd worked my way through it, and I guess at the end of the day, my wonderful parentage and the wonderful association with North Melbourne always dragged me back off on that tangent and gave me the direction that I needed. North Melbourne's the club that gave me what I've got.
I went to North Melbourne for 3 years, but the 3 years in the grand final at North Melbourne were the greatest 3 years of my football life.
Hard to say this, but I possibly had the best time I ever had in football.
And just have a look at these scenes. Louis, you can't help but feel elated. Like we're not biased. We describe this game with an open mind, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm really wrapped in North Melbourne's flag.